so helpful. Like however it is fetching, or however the ML, or I think it is might be the AI who are working in background. So it.
Hey everyone, today we have a very exciting guest, Harsh Manwar, who is a Kubernetes expert. He is a regular contributor on Stackoverflow on the Kubernetes community. He would be a very valuable feedback giver to Peritus Assistant, which is a community support assistant for technical community users. It helps technical community users answer technical questions better. And it also ensures that contributors are able to rise to the top and be the best contributors in their specific field. So quite honestly, it's like a win-win for both the contributors as well as people who are waiting for an answer. It enables the contributors to give relevant answers faster, and it allows the people waiting for the answer to get to the answer faster. But before Harsh tells us a little bit about Peritus Assistant and his experience with Peritus Assistant, I want Harsh to speak about himself.
Thank you, Suresh, for giving me the opportunity to try and see the whole platform. So I'm Harsh. So working as the DevOps engineer in Whatnot, and what we are doing at Whatnot is we are selling the chatbots, and it is the SaaS-based platform. And actually, that chatbot is mostly useful to generate the lead, and mostly we are running the whole platform on Kubernetes. And I also help the people on the Stack Overflow, and so that's all.
That's super interesting. So based on your experiences, probably on a lot of community forums such as Stack Overflow, and maybe there are other community forums where you're active as well. What do you think could be improved in the entire community experience? What can be done to help the people who are searching for an answer?
Yeah, so yes, if you see currently people are posting the questions on the Stack Overflow, but however, sometimes it is possible they are getting the answers on like 2 or 3 days, or sometimes it is also possible whatever the answer, whatever the response giver is there, or whoever the or writing the answer is not adding the proper links. It is just simply writing the answers. But however, who asked the question, who made my question, after getting the answer, he might get the more doubts or something like that. So I think whoever the writing answer to Stack Overflow or any other community platform, so it is good to add the extra links or like more details or from wherever, because most of the answerer might be searching around the Google for giving the answer. So it might be possible they are not adding the blog link or anything for the example. So if there is any community or the I can say anything forum is there where you can quickly get the response with respective blogs and everything, then it would be really helpful to the people.
That's interesting. So what you're trying to say is a lot of these answers exist on Google, but when somebody is answering, they're hiding it from the public, and they're not mentioning what the source where they read it. And
Yes.
What if you could give some sort of attribution? Oh, I read this, in this blog, and this works because of this. That's
Yes,
interesting, and this may even help us to tag or to create labels. So we know if we went to that website, maybe a tool could give you, oh, this is like 75% useful, this is 70% useful, something like that. That might be an interesting way to browse when you're browsing for technical information.
Yes.
So let's shift a little bit away from what you think would help these communities to how did you get started on your path to Kubernetes? What empowered you? Was it community? Was it a friend? I think you mentioned something to do with bare metal programming, if I remember correctly. So how did you get so advanced? Like when you started off, you might not have known anything, but how did you adapt and how did you keep getting better? What steps did you take?
Yeah, so actually, in my experience, I started from the managed services like GKE or EKS or AWS and whatever the managed services are there for Kubernetes. So starting Kubernetes with the managed services is so easy. However, I also faced the issue while I try to setting up the Kubernetes on bare metal and everything. So at that particular time, I also posting the questions on Stack Overflow and everything. So yeah, personally, I started Kubernetes with managed services, and and after that I moved to the learning about that bare metal and everything.
Interesting. And roughly, what was like the timeline that it takes? Let's say on average, have you taught anybody about Kubernetes like as a mentor, or is this just something that you do on Stack Overflow?
Yeah, so actually, currently I'm just simply helping people on the Kubernetes, if they're facing any issues. But however, if I talk about the learning of Kubernetes or any other tools of orchestration, if you take the example of Docker Swarm and everything, then the learning of Kubernetes is so steep. So it might be possible people face the issue like how to deploy the deployments or creating the volumes and everything on Kubernetes. They might face the issue, and it is might be hard for the freshers to directly learn the Kubernetes or some other DevOps tool. So without any knowledge of development of software, creating the Docker images and everything and deploying it again to the Kubernetes. So it might create the issue. And also, if we see the learning curve, as I mentioned, it is the source for Kubernetes.
And so, can you walk us through what your experience was? What were some of the things that excite you about a tool or a recommendation engine like Peritus?
Yes, so as I mentioned previously, so like some people are not providing the actual link of blog from where they read, and after that they are giving the answers on. Suppose anyone giving the answers based on the experience, then it is okay. But I also seen some give the answers after reading the blog and not posting the actual link. So what I have seen with this particular kind of I can say add-ons or a platform, it is also helpful. Like however it is fetching or however the ML or I think it is might be the AI working in background. So it is really helpful. And, it is like providing the whole answers and whatever the specific link is there. So it is really so easy to find the answers and based on the labels and everything, whatever the processing it is doing in background, it is so good and it is really impressive. The way fast it search and it provides the results. And also, I more like about whatever the user interface. It is very easy. We don't have to open anything or anything. So whatever that the suggestions or whatever the pop-up here and thing, it is really impressive.
Makes sense. Now, if you were to improve the product that we have, like what kind of feedback would you give? Like what kind of features do you wish were there, which are not there yet? Or what are some of the small things that you may not have liked right now, but you wish were improved?
Yeah, so actually, even in this particular add-ons or whatever this there, I'm looking forward to get if I can get the actual link of the source. So if we see also currently we are not getting the actual link from where it is getting the answers like in background. It is just giving us like two or three buttons. However, I have maybe used it for a couple of days, and currently also I'm using it. And maybe if like using this platform, I earned a good reputation also. But like I'm looking forward somewhere if we can simply give the source from where it has fetched the detail or what is the original source of that particular answer. But yeah, so that is the only things I'm looking forward to. Otherwise, whatever that particular platform or the product is good. So it is a good only whatever that matches the question answers and everything. So there is no issue I have seen till now in matches. But if I can get the original source, then also I can specific to answers.
So I'll convey this. This is a very nice feedback. In terms of where you see the future of community support experience, like would you say Peritus Assistant is going to be a leader in community support, or how do you think Peritus Assistant can be that leader and be that tool that everyone in Stack Overflow uses?
Yeah, so I think it might be the leader because it is a very simple to interact with and also backed by ML and AI. And till now, even I'm not aware about anything like anything aware in the market. So it might be possible people are not aware about it and not using it. So once people get aware about it and like get the idea product like this is available, so I think that definitely people will be using it and yeah, I think it will be successful for sure.